Isn't it weird how billionaires risk millions to become billionaires? Millionaires risk thousands to become millionaires. But brokies aren't willing to risk anything for a penny. Then they wonder why they aren't getting anywhere.
Feeling depressed is real. Having depression isn't real. Depression is a natural side effect of living a life you're not happy living.
I've been a rich man and I have been a poor man, and I choose rich every fucking time. When I have to face my problems, I show up in the back of a limo wearing a $2,000 suit and a $40,000 gold fucking watch. So you listen to me and you listen well. Are you behind on your credit card bills? Good, pick up the phone and start dialing. Is your landlord ready to evict you? Good, pick up the phone and start dialing. Does your girlfriend think you're a fucking worthless loser? Good, pick up the phone and start dialing. I want you to deal with your problems by becoming rich.
That's what happens. That alarm clock goes off at 4 a.m. It's train. I don't want to be a SEAL today. I don't want to be whatever today. I'll start tomorrow. And that's the usual pattern of people's lives. Most people don't want to go to that extra mile. Most people don't want to find that extra because it sucks. It's miserable. It's lonely. Now I fucking thrive in that shit. That's the only place to be.
I would say the number one thing that will tell me how successful a person will be, especially as a man, is their stress tolerance. You're not going to have a big life without big problems. You're not going to have a big life that's a calm ocean. You need to learn to just surf the waves and laugh.
What I'm doing is my family's legacy. If I can't change things here, if I can't have an effect, I don't care what happens to me.
Fucking bet against me. Bet against me. Tell me it's not going to happen. Tell me it's going to fail. I love it. I love every minute of it.
You're going to be the guy and you're going to allow life to happen to you and you're not going to happen to life, then you're at mercy of the wind. Perhaps it might work out okay, but it might not, right? So you have to be the guy who goes, okay, the wind's blowing in this direction. Fuck them. I'm doing this. You have to come to life. You can't let life come to you, because if you let life come to you, you're going to be living inside of a system which is designed not for you to live your best life.
At the end of the day, you've got to feel some way. So why not feel unbeatable? Why not feel untouchable? Why not feel like the best to ever do it?
Worry about next week, next year. Just focus on every 24 hours that you get, you know? And that's done a lot for me, you know, because I think so many of us is always thinking about next week. If you dealing with a personal trauma and you trying to process it, you focus on that. Everything for me is just 24 hours. So that's done a lot for me.
Loneliness doesn't mean you're weak. It means you are strong enough to wait for what you deserve.
You have to think, I am the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me.
I always felt like I could do anything.
I want you to wake up tomorrow and start telling yourself it's possible. And then sit back and observe how your life changes. It's possible to get to the next level. It's possible to be great. It's possible to make more money. It's possible to be more healthy. Because so many people are limited by their own beliefs.
If you're taught you can't do anything, you won't do anything. I was taught I could do everything.
I'm going to win.
As a man thinketh, so is he.
You have to want it.
So whatever you're thinking about, that's who you will become.
You have to want to be better.
It's on you.
Anything you want, you can get.
But you gotta be willing to take the hits.
You're the one.
Go out there, make something of yourself.
First, you need to believe you can do it, and then you'll only see it manifest in your life.
Think you can, and you can.
And when you realize that, well, I'm telling you, you're gonna be very powerful, because you can control what you can control. The world is in your hands, and we just waiting to see what you're gonna do with it.
Imagine someone gives you a Ferrari, and you just leave it outside, never drive it, and don't take care of it. Eventually, the person who gifted you the Ferrari comes and sees that it's rusted, dirty, and looks old because you didn't maintain it. Naturally, that person is angry because you didn't appreciate their gift. But let me guess, you would never do something like that and always take care of it. Am I right? But what if I tell you that the Ferrari is your body and God is the one who gifted it to you? Are you really taking care of his gift?
Man is about taking the trauma which happens to you and internalizing it and using it in a way to build yourself into a stronger, more powerful man. A man who's never had trauma is not a capable man. There's nothing about him which is good. You need a man who's had a whole bunch of trauma and lived through it. That's why becoming a man is so hard.
Get rich now. I don't know how else to put it in simple language. You need to panic, stop sleeping, feel nervous, get worried, and get rich now.
The reason why 99% of men fail comes down to one single word: goals. People don't have goals. They don't know where they're going. They don't know what they want. They wake up like accidents. They wake up with no purpose. They wake up with no sense of direction. Now, goals are very much like archery. In order for you to hit the target, you must first have a target. So the first step in goal setting is your ability to determine where you will shoot. The second variable is you have to aim. You need to understand that having a goal alone is not enough. You need to make a concise plan. You need to take into account the wind. You need to take into account the humidity, the distance, the different things that are in your way in order for you to hit your goal.
Why the fuck do you want to retire rich? Why do you want to be rich when you're old? You're old. No one cares. The reason people look at me in my Lamborghini is because I'm not old. How did this young guy get that Lambo? If I had gray hair, no one would care.
People think that it's about hard work, but if it was about hard work, then the Mexicans that are repairing roofs would be the best paid people. But why is it that they're not? Because it's not about hard work. Hard work is simply a part of the equation. You have hard work, you have consistency, but you also have to have intentionality and positioning. Positioning is being able to perceive a potential opportunity and put yourself in a scenario where you're going to be able to capitalize at the best time to the fullest extent.